What if the very moments you want to quit are actually the most important moments of your entire life? It's a totally counterintuitive idea, but we're going to explore why the challenges that make you want to give up are the whole point.
Seriously, think about it for a second. That project, that obstacle, that thing that's making you want to just throw in the towel, what if it's not just bad luck? What if it's something way more than that?
Because here's the wild idea we're diving into today. Every single problem you face was sent to you. On purpose. Not as a punishment, no, but as a lesson. A lesson that's tailor-made just for you to help you grow.
And the key to unlocking all this, to turning that struggle into your greatest strength, well, it all comes down to a simple two-word phrase. And I promise you, by the end of this, you are going to know exactly what it is.
So first things first, let's talk about the problem. It's that feeling, right? That nagging urge to just give up. And look, if you're feeling that right now, you need to know you are not alone. This happens to absolutely everyone.
I mean, this whole cycle probably looks pretty familiar. You hit a roadblock, you face some crazy challenge, you stumble. And then that little voice in your head starts whispering, what's the use? Why am I even doing this?
Now, it's totally natural to wish all our problems would just go away. But what if that's the biggest mistake we could possibly make? What if escaping the struggle is the absolute last thing we should do?
Just let this sink in for a second. A life where everything is easy, where there's no struggle. I mean, yeah, it sounds nice for a minute, but wouldn't it be just incredibly boring? Where's the adventure in that? Where's the victory?
So maybe we need to redefine what a worthwhile life even is. It's not about avoiding problems. No, it's defined by the challenges you come up against and the ones you overcome. That's where the real meaning is.
And here is the real payoff. Every single time you push through a challenge, you're not just solving a problem, you are literally leveling up. You're gaining a whole new perspective, a higher vantage point, where everything just looks and feels better.
Okay, so if challenges are the secret, how in the world do we actually handle them when they feel impossible? Well, that brings us to the solution. It's a powerful quote from a man named Dean Briggs, and this is the phrase that I really want you to burn into your mind.
That's it. Those two words. That's the secret. When you're facing a problem, when you feel totally lost, when you want to quit, the command is just that simple. Do your work. It cuts through all the noise and the doubt and just tells you exactly what to do next.
But it's not just about doing the bare minimum. It's about doing, quote, a little more for the lavishing's sake. It's in that extra effort, that little bit more, that's where all the magic happens. That's the part that is worth all the rest.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. What about the pain? What about the suffering and the doubt that definitely come with doing hard things? The good news is, the quote has an answer for that too.
Here's the process. It doesn't say ignore your suffering or pretend you don't have doubts. No, it gives you permission to feel them. Suffer as you must, doubt as you must. But through all of that, you just keep doing your work. And if you can manage that, eventually the sky will clear.
So what's on the other side of that storm? What's the ultimate reward for all that effort and all that doubt? Well, this is it. This is the final piece of the puzzle we promised you at the beginning. This is the supreme joy of life.
And here's the most beautiful part. The joy doesn't happen in spite of the struggle. It happens because of it. It's like right out of the ashes of your doubt and your suffering, something incredible is born.
And there it is, the supreme joy of life. This isn't some cheap happiness you find by avoiding problems. This is the real deal. It's a joy that's forged in the fire of your struggles. It's the direct result of doing your work when every single part of you wanted to quit.
So please, burn this into your mind. The next time you feel like quitting, I want you to remember this mantra. Do your work, and then do that little more. That part's for you.
And that brings us to our question of the day. I want you to think about one challenge in your life right now, big or small, where you can apply this do your work mindset. Share with us in the comments below. Let's support each other in doing the work.